আসসালামু আলাইকুম ভিউয়ার্স, কেমন আছেন সবাই? আশা করি সবাই ভালো আছেন। আজকে আমরা যেটা নিয়ে কথা বলবো, হোয়াট ইজ বিটকয়েন, বিটিসি, দ্য বিগিনার্স গাইড টু বিটকয়েন. Bitcoin is an invention that, for the first time in history, enabled a group of software users to create and manage a digital money safely outside the control of any government or bank. A revolutionary idea when introduced in 2009, Bitcoin continues to have implications that are just beginning to be understood and explored by technologists and economists today. This means that depending on who you ask, you might get different answers to questions like what is Bitcoin and why do Bitcoins have value. To begin, it helps to think of Bitcoin as a software protocol like those you interact with every day. Think SMPT, which help routes your emails, and HTTP, which ensures the web control of your request from your browser is divided to your by servers. The Bitcoin protocol enables computers running its software to manage a dataset, the beacon, and enforce a set of rules that make this data Bitcoin's source and believable. As its essential building blocks, the Bitcoin protocol uses public key cryptography while software essence Bitcoin honors both a public key which is used by the protocol to prove you own Bitcoin, and a private key, a kind of password that, if source oil gets your Bitcoin, can only be accessed by you. Peer-to-peer networking nodes computer running the software review transaction to ensure the software rules are being followed. Monarchs nodes using special computer chips. Then computer for the right to paste this translation into the blocks properly added to the brokens safely according to the software rules. Only 21 million bitcoins can be procured, a limit that gives Bitcoin below. The Bitcoin's blockchain is a full record of the network's history, mediated by individual earnings on the Bitcoin software nodes. This ensures that, unlike most digital data, which can be freely copied and modified, Bitcoins cannot be, because Bitcoins are source disable and transferable. Bitcoin are used as money. What makes Bitcoin decentralized? It is the belief of money technology that Bitcoin's fundamental property, i.e., what makes it different from other digital money system. It is its network is decentrable. To fully understand the idea behind decentralization and why it's so important, it's helpful to consider how blockchain works today. You likely deposit your paycheck regularly into a black account. In this case, the black provides you the means to use your money by ATMs, payment card, and check, while keeping it safe from theft with security guards below and alarms. In our example, blanks it's as control utilization on they are tied factories and possibly transaction between individual and businesses. Essentially, blacks it as middleman to your translation. They they then provide this some service from all customers, which gives them control of regulate safely of other people's money. With this power, they can easily change the rules. Your bank might lend your money without your permission. They could not to press attention for your event and deny your success to your money. Government and criminals can also search your data and money from banks. The idea behind Bitcoin is to have a system where there is no middleman or control authority. Only you have a control of your mentally and your transaction cannot be denied. That Bitcoin is decentralized because its software allow anyone to trustly verify the automatically and squarely of the bitcoins they are receiving. In this way, Bitcoin is regulation solves the trusted issue in hand with centralized money managers. If any on computers stops permitting in transaction, another can take its space. Bitcoin developers tend to consider the network more or less dependently drop shipping on how much in cost for the average user to sunset a node with the network, and they propose change to the protocol according to how it might impact this process. What gives BTC below Bitcoin shares many of the charges then that give traditional competition government monitors below society disability property disability responsibility and accessibility. It can even be act that BTC has an advanced over government bonus and combination in many of those categories. Society BTC safely is more limit than silver and gold safely, as there will only ever be 21 millions BTC introduced to the networks economy when the first block was mined in 2009. 50 BTC were reset through this process. More than 80 million BTC what have been made enable as of 2020. The number of BTC replaced in each block is cut in half regularly every 4 years to keep the total safely finite in an event known as the halving or leveling. Durability and from a of catch needs to be durable enough to be used over and over again. BTC private keys and number and letter which can be stamped into stainless tips broken up and divided into press editing to their durability probability. With BTC you can carry account around your wealth on a place drive memorized in your brain or transferred instantly by the internet. Durability Revelatory L currents carry donation of people can process goods carry difficult below US dollar. For example, are visible from $100 bills down to pence. BTC2 is disable and is able of to subdivide up to the 8 decays please. The simplest unit of credit is called society. After Bitcoin creator 1 BTC equals 100 society sets fungibility as units of money must be as uniform and interchangeable like paper, cash, or gold. Depending on catching you received your BTC, it will have varying degrees of fungibility. BTC that was involved in a claim, for example, may not be accepted by exchange or merchant. This remain an active area of resource of Bitcoin developers. Accessibility for something to store below people need or regulate and accept that it's worth something. There are currently thousands of environment of vendors accepting Bitcoin payment from Microsoft to Subway and trusting of others. Small business taking payment and direction with Bitcoin. You can also buy and sell BTC for other encryption and alongside more traditional currency at exchange like Kraken, which are online 24/7 to match your trade. Get started now. You are ready to take the next step and buy some Bitcoin by etc. সো গাইস, আজকের ভিডিও এই পর্যন্তই। দেখা হচ্ছে পরের ভিডিওতে। ততক্ষণ সবাই ভালো থাকেন, সুস্থ থাকেন। আর যারা চ্যানেলে নতুন আছেন সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিয়েন, কমেন্ট করে দিয়েন। ওকে, ইনশাল্লাহ। আল্লাহ হাফেজ।